What's up, y'all? What's up? It's your boy DMR back at it. Hey, I just would like to talk about something that I've been thinking about, and I want to speak about this because it's been on my mind about the generations before us and generations like in my era and the generation now. So I'm Generation X, right? So Generation X, I'm Generation X. I'm not going to tell you how old I am because y'all know how old I am. But I look a lot younger than what I am. And I feel a lot younger. What I like really want to talk about is how stuff is going today. And I think I spoke about this earlier, right? About I spoke about the rap game, like the rap back in the late 80s, early 90s, especially the so-called gangster era, right? And I'm going to start with that. What you're seeing today is the final product of the gangster rap. Like I said, these kids today, they talking about stuff and they doing it. And our generation, they was talking about it, but their goal was to live in a mansion, live in a good area, send their kids to Catholic schools. You know, they eating the best foods and all of that, right? So I'm not going to call no names because I don't want anybody coming on saying I ain't called their name. But in the era, and I will say in the era of the NWA, the beginning of the gangster rap, before that it was conscious rap. You know, it was the golden age of hip hop. You had Eric B. and Rakim. You had Chuck D from Public Enemy. You had a lot of the groups, UTFO, Houdini, Run DMC, Rakim, Eric B. and Rakim, you know, Nas, you know, conscious people, right? But you had Biggie and you had Tupac. Tupac ain't no gangster rapper. Tupac was put on by Shock G in the Digital Underground, and he played in a movie before he got big. I forgot what it was. Shock G gave Tupac his go. So Tupac was a revolutionary rapper, conscious rapper, and I'm sure that he grew up how he did and all that. But it wasn't until he got with the brother out in California that was affiliated, he started talking gangster. Now, here's the difference between now and then. These kids is killers today. Back in our time, they had killers, but the killers was older cats, they was low key. And I'm not glorifying this, I'm just making a reference point about this whole thing. Right? Back in them days, we didn't have cell phones. We didn't have computers, iPads, you know, tablets, Apple computers and all of that. We had to go to the library. We had to go to the Encyclopedia Britannica. We had to go to the Webster's. We had to get off your butt and you had to go into a library and you had to do some research. Right? So you fast forwarding to this gangster era. And a lot of these cats that you know, they ain't never robbed nothing and shot nothing in their life. But they made music and they got paid off of it, and they gave the people an illusion, a fake illusion of what they was doing. So the people bought it, and then after the deaths of Biggie and Pop, then you had the likes of 50 Cent and all these other cats. Enter the 2008, 2010 drill era. And I had said this before. But I'm not going to dwell on this part. What I'm going to do is go further. Then you had killers that was becoming rappers. Back in the day, it was rappers trying to act like gangsters, right? And none of these guys did the stuff they were saying. 95% of them cats didn't do that. Okay? This is from my research and my opinion. Okay, now fast forward 2008, you had the drill scene and all this stuff now. Now you got some of these drill cats that was on and popping in Chicago. They done passed on. You got some people that have gotten Grammys. They have become, so they're no longer gangsters. They're in a different category. You know, so it's no need for you to speak about gangsterism. Now, here's the thing. Here's the difference between us and them. Back in the day, the older heads would pull us to the side and tell us they don't want us indulging in what they indulging in. Today, a lot of the older cats, they either dead, they either old and they can't help, or they scared to death. I'm just being straight with y'all. A lot of these older cats, my age and older, they scared to speak to the youth, man. They terrorize. These cats got switches. They got all kind of high-powered military-grade weaponry. And they can't even pee straight. They can't even read a sentence. That's crazy. So I'm saying to y'all, I just had this on my mind because I was thinking about this. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of these young boys are even creative in some of their raps they say, which I don't agree with the killing and all that, but they're creative. And they're creative just like blacks been creative throughout slavery and Jim Crow and the, you know, that era of the Reconstruction period when they came from sharecropping to the Jim Crow, and they've been creative. We've always been a creative people. But you're looking at now, you're looking at ingrown stuff that's going on within the communities. And my advice to the youth is there's no retirement plan when you go to the joint, man. You know, nobody cares for you. Everybody is on their own, doing for themselves, trying to get out. You know what I'm saying? So it's not worth it. You know, I'm going to say that. You know, I'm an older brother. You know, it's a lot of youth out here that have potential, but y'all just going in a certain direction that's, you know, it's really harmful to you, because you could be facing 50 years in jail and you 20 and you got 50 years. Some places that you got to do the whole 50. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying that y'all, that just came to my mind. I was just thinking about this, just sitting here. I said, let me make a video on this, man, because I've been really thinking about it. But again, you know, the youth, look, man, find a job. If y'all can, stay in school. If you can, if not, find a trade, get a CDL license, get your CDL commercial driver's license, and do something like that, man. Get off the street, man. The streets is not worth it. It's only two things in the street. It's jail and death, man. And the streets don't love y'all no more. Back in the day, it was different because some of us had to do what we had to do. Now, I'm not going to knock. Some of the youth don't have no family. They struggling out in the street and don't have no place to go. But when you have the opportunity to think, y'all, please, just if you don't go to college, get a trade, and get a CDL license, whether it's a Class B or a Class A. Y'all gotta start doing that, man, because, you know, every time I go on the news, man, I'm reading killing. And it's like a shame. So again, y'all, it's your boy DMR. I'm about to be out. If you like my video, hit the thumbs up. If you like my video, hit the thumbs up. If you don't like my video, thank you for your view. With that being said, I'm out. Peace.